Hello and welcome to Gamerzine TV, the show that doesn't know where the block button is and doesn't care. Coming up, we join the swinging community in PGA Tour 09, hang out with Sackboy in Little Big Planet, and for those of you wondering where Nathaniel is,
we take you behind the scenes at George Lucas's Skywalker Ranch in San Francisco for some Jedi training and an exclusive peek at the new Star Wars game, The Force Unleashed.
But before all that, some news in brief. Let's see what our favourite console makers are up to. Firstly, if you thought Nintendo were already down with the kids, think again. In one of the most head-scratchingly weird game releases we've ever seen, today heralds the arrival of Pimp My Ride on the Wii, in which you can preen, pump and prime a non-existent car that you'll never actually own. No one seems particularly excited about this one, except for this chap.
Yeah! Woo! Ha ha!
And if you ever thought shooting a griffin in the face might be a laugh, get excited. Legendary is definitely one to look out for on 360 and PS3 in the coming weeks, pitting you against mythical creatures unleashed from Pandora's box. Shooting monsters with guns. What more can you ask for? Well, summer may be behind us, but don't put away your polo shirts and paisley jumpers just yet. You can still defy the rain and prowl the links in Tiger Woods' PGA Tour 09. Yes, Woods is back, and this time he's bringing coach Hank Haney along for the ride. Veterans of the series will be interested in the new club tuning feature, as well as the possibility to develop player attributes. Those new to tussling with the Tiger will be pleased to find a slick, realistic golf simulator with smooth animation and satisfying gameplay. While tricky at first, controlling strokes with one analog stick is a nice touch, making play much smoother. The online features, like simultaneous multiplayer, are particularly good. Watch out for the character customization too, even punks and Scots are covered in this one.
That's right.
Now, the term community-based gaming never really used to excite us here at Gamerzine TV. It always reminded us a bit too much of team sports at school. With the arrival of Little Big Planet on the PS3, however, we're starting to warm to the idea. The Sony release out next month allows players to create complex worlds from scratch with the help of Sackboy and Sackgirl, a pair of intrepid knitted explorers. The practically infinite customization options mean players can really make this game their own, and Sony know it. Heavy emphasis is being piled onto the online capabilities, encouraging gamers to share their levels with others online. If you aren't already keeping an eye on this one, you must be living on another planet. And speaking of other planets...
Gamers, the wait is over. The Force is not only off the leash, it's bounding around the corridors of the Death Star like a rabid Ewok. The new Star Wars game's out this week on pretty much every platform except the Commodore 64, and at the secretive Skywalker Ranch in San Francisco, I spoke to the man behind The Force Unleashed. No, not him.
We are launching The Force Unleashed on 6 different consoles, so it's the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 3, PS2, PSP, DS, and the Wii. On the Wii, of course, we looked at really taking advantage of that unique control scheme, so you control the lightsaber with the Wiimote and a lot of your force powers with the nunchuck. On the PS2, we wanted to really blow out what we could do with physics on the PS2, so we're moving more objects than we've ever seen on the PS2 before. On the Wii, we also have a dual mode. On the PSP, we have a historical mode, which allows you to go play missions that put you in moments from the film. So you might be Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader battling it out on Cloud City, but you have these over-the-top unleashed force powers, which is pretty exciting.
And this is where the magic happens. George Willy Wonka Lucas's very own chocolate factory, and I've got a golden ticket. Inside the Skywalker Ranch, we were introduced to the stars of the game, film actor Sam Witwer and video game veteran Adrian Wilkinson, who trained us in the unconventional ways of the Sith. Oh, well played.
Right on.
After that, a spot of lunch on the ranch, complete with wine from the Skywalker vineyards. Then a whiz on the Wii version.
The saber, you have basically 5 basic swings.
Yeah.
To block, hold the A button, hold the Wii remote horizontally. If you hold the A button and flick the Wii remote, it'll throw it.
Okay.
C button is lightning. Z button grips things. You pick it up, move it around with the analog stick. Just push forward to do a force push.
Finally, just time to put those new powers to use.
All right, now give it a really mighty force push. That was really good.
Nathaniel will be back next time. He threw his back out practicing his force push. And finally, die-hard Activision fans and casual rockers alike are all looking forward to Guitar Hero World Tour. And now there's a smashing new reason to get excited. Billy Corgan, frontman of the Smashing Pumpkins, has been motion captured for the game, which will feature the Chicago Grunge's new single g.l.o.w. Here's Billy wearing half a mile of Baker foil and looking quite characteristically lanky. Fantastic. That's all from us tonight. We're off to party like it's 1979. Till next time, check out more from Gamerzines.com.